I slide into my sister's DMs. Yeah, man. Look at this, bro. Another day, another disgusting video. Well, this is part 2 of What Is This? What is this? Also, it was made by Two Stories. This one of his road story time videos I ever watched in my life. But come on, it's real, bro. Let's get to the video before I choke myself to death.
Hey, I'm Layton, and ever since my little sister Amber got a mobile phone, she's morphed into some kind of teenage thought. To be honest, I didn't realize how bad her thoughtery was until she left it unlocked last month. Yeah, I know you're gonna blast me for invading her privacy or whatever, but come on, she's a kid. Kids don't deserve privacy. Anyway, that's when I discovered that Amber's Insta DMs were full of pics from guys older than me. Definitely not images that a 16-year-old girl should be receiving.
You're
What made it worse is that she was sending pictures of herself back. Now, I knew if I told Mom or Dad, Amber would never speak to me again. So instead, I decided to teach her a lesson.
What we about to do?
I created a fake Insta profile.
What we about to do? Give her the D? Because, the thumbnail, I slide to my sister's DMs.
And loaded it up with a bunch of photos I stole from another profile. Apparently, according to the pics she was getting, she was into black dudes. So I went with it. And that's how Don Jeremy, 69, was born. After about a week of building followers and fake posting, I went to my sister's page and hit the follow button. Doing my best not to sound like her white as frick brother, I immediately fired off a message. What's good, girl? I saw your profile and I had to take a seat. How old is you? I cringed at how racist I sounded. But it was important.
You racist.
She must have been sitting on her phone because the reply came back instantly.
Kick his ass.
Oh, hi, cutie. I'm 17, WBU.
What?
Damn. So straight off the bat, Amber was lying. For real? I'm 22. You sure you ain't 18? I'm 18 next month. Sad face. Lie number 2. Is that a problem? I swallowed uncomfortably and typed, "Oh, no, baby. Hope I'm not too old for you." No, Daddy. I like men, not boys. Jeez. That was not what I was expecting. Over the next week, we messaged back and forth, and I managed to talk Amber into sending me a couple of pics. Each time one came through, I had to run and bleach my eyes out before I could reply, pretending to be into it. After enough torture, I messaged Amber and asked if she wanted to meet up that weekend. I was kinda hoping she was smart enough to say no. But if she did agree, I planned to confront her with the evidence, embarrass the shit out of her, and turn her back into that sweet little girl who used to be my baby sister. And surprise, surprise, Amber was totally up for it. She even insisted on meeting Friday afternoon at the mall. It was disturbing how
But you're the guy who want to bang her. You're the guy who want to slide some DMs.
She was. But, on the plus side, that meant it would all be over soon. So after school on Friday, I hung back and caught the later bus to the mall. For the first time since Operation Don Jeremy began, I felt excited, like it was all coming to a head. By the time I arrived, my sister was already there, sitting at a table just inside the food court. She looked nervous and kept checking her phone. Perfect. I smiled to myself as I headed straight towards her. Amber looked up at me with a scared, confused expression on her face. "Hi, I'm Don Jeremy," I said, watching the wheels in my sister's head churn as she put 2 and 2 together. Suddenly, out of nowhere, 4 armed officers jumped out, yelling, "Hands up! Get down on your knees!"
Call the police. Yeah, call the police. That need to destroy stuff. Call the FBI too. Yeah, he deserves to go to jail.
One of them pulled me away from Amber, while another snapped cuffs on and started reading me my rights. "Don Jeremy, you're under arrest."
Go to jail.
But I tried to protest. "Shut it, pedo."
You go to jail.
Turned out, Amber eventually caught on that my IG profile was fake. She showed Mom and Dad, who went straight to the police. And the meetup, well, that was just one giant setup to catch a predator. What a frickin' nightmare. Anyway, the rest is boring, so I'll spare you the details, but yeah, that's how I got arrested for catfishing my own.
Yeah, you deserve to go to jail, you effing weirdo. Now get to next video. Go the heck up, boy. Come front of his time. So next video, my mom gave birth to a dog. Ew. There's some Alabama shit right here, bro. Wait, my bad.
Admit it, or I'll put it online for everyone to see. Hi, my name's Kayla, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, but somehow my mother managed to give birth to a dog, and it's so embarrassing. It all started when Terry was a baby. Most babies stick things in their mouths. That's normal, but not Terry. He stuck things up his nose. Everything. From the leg of my Barbie, or a bit of Lego, to a dead cockroach. There's even a photo of him as a baby sitting in the middle of the laundry pile with a dirty sock dangling out of each nostril. Things only ever made it into Terry's mouth if they passed his smell test first. He totally refused to eat anything that was cold. He'd cry and spit it out until Mum warmed it up in the microwave. It was like he thought warm food tasted nicer because it smelled better or something. After he started crawling, Terry would creep up behind our dog, Max, grab his tail and smell his butt. The poor thing would pull away, then turn around and try to sniff his diaper. And then they'd both be on the kitchen floor, going around in circles, trying to see who could get the best butt whiff. As we got older, Terry's super sense became more and more noticeable, and more embarrassing. One time we were in the elevator at the mall when Terry suddenly called out, "Oh, yum! Who had bacon and eggs for breakfast this morning?" This poor old guy turned red as a beetroot and shrank down in the corner trying to hide, while Terry stood there, grinning like a Cheshire cat. Everyone else looked around questioningly and smiled politely at us. 30 seconds later, they were squirming, holding their noses and shaking their heads in disgust. Couldn't get out of the elevator fast enough. After I hit puberty, Terry could even smell when it was that time of the month. I got really paranoid about it for a while. I'd take extra long showers and make my mum buy me fragrance-free soap, trying to get rid of my scent. But it didn't help one bit. Terry still knew. By the time Terry got to high school, he'd become a legend of sorts. He even went as far as dressing up in a dog costume and displaying his special ability in...
This is clickbait. The title should call my mom gave birth to a human dog. Not... this is clickbait. Y'all disgust me. This video crap and other videos crap. Goodbye. This is clickbait.